I am very, very grateful to be a member of Orange County Fire Authority, and I hope to continue here and to continue learning from the men and women that serve. My parents actually both work in medicine. My mom family practice, actually funny enough down the street from here, and my dad worked for Kaiser for about 40 years. So they both have essentially worked in an essential service, which is what I grew up around. I've always wanted a position where I could contribute and give back to the society that I live in. As far as my parents are concerned, watching them work so hard, my parents both came from Detroit, very low income households, and actually put themselves through medical school, which is how they met. The first opportunity that they had to move to California, they took it, and we've been here ever since. So they definitely took on positions that they knew not only would allow them to support their kids and raise a family in a way much better than the upbringing they had, but something where we were taught the value of hard work and the difference that it makes. So, for me, I wanted something that was a career and something that I could feel proud of to say, what do you do for a living, and be able to share that.
Thank you.
The way that I see it is that I'm serving the people who serve the community that I live in myself. I do take quite a bit of ownership in my role here and what I do and the way that I'm able to assist and contribute. I do work in workers' compensation, so a huge thing that I do every other week is ensure that payroll is processed accordingly so that when our safety officers are out on disability, they are still getting an income so they can support themselves, whether it's a mortgage, car payments, tuition for their kids at school. So to be able to process that and make sure that everyone gets what they need while they're out so that way they don't have that extra stress added on, it does give me a great sense of accomplishment.
I actually have an appointment coming up on the 29th with a doctor, so I think I might be getting released back to full duty. So,
Really awesome.
Yeah, we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I basically navigate injured workers between the moment that they get hurt, filing a claim, knowing what do I do next, sending them to occupational clinics, making sure that they're getting the best customer service and best care. How do I update my staffing, let my supervisor know? Am I going to get paid? My mortgage is due. How long am I going to be off work for? And then once they are able to return to work, which is the hope, how do I do this? I've been gone for over a year. What does this process look like? So all of that in itself, once again, working between occupational clinics, the doctors, the nurses, working with my managers, working with the injured worker, their supervisors, and then of course getting them back to work, which is the hope. It's all a process, and being able to have at least one point of contact makes a huge difference. I am a newlywed officially, so I'm very excited for that. And it's funny enough, they actually threw me an entire party. So the ladies upstairs actually decorated my cubicle for them to celebrate me in the way that they did while I was at work really made such a big difference, and it really helped me to feel like I'm working within a community. This truly is an amazing place to work. Every day that I come into work, I don't actually feel like I'm working. So I am very honored to be here and to grow and learn so much, and to be able to contribute in the way that I am now, but to see where a career here will take me going forward in the future.
Take a breath, help is on the way.